It was one of those gray November afternoons where the sky seemed to carry the weight of everyone's troubles. Ethan Carter sat in his pickup at a red light, drumming his fingers on the steering wheel. The rain streaked across the windshield, blurring the world outside into watercolor smears. On the corner, he noticed them, two little figures, huddled together under a fraying umbrella. Their clothes were too thin for the weather, their shoes worn to the threads. The taller one, maybe 11, clutched a cardboard sign. "Hungry. Please help." Ethan's gut twisted. He'd been here before, different time, different place, when he was raising his boy, Jake, on little more than minimum wage and stubbornness. The light turned green, but Ethan didn't move. Cars honked. He pulled over instead, rolled down his window, and called out, "Hey, you kids okay?" The younger one, maybe 6, peeked from behind his sister. "We're just trying to get some food for Mom," she said. Something about that, for Mom, made his chest ache. "Where's she now?" he asked. "At home," the older girl said softly. "She's sick. We don't have money for food today." Ethan could have driven away. He could have told himself it wasn't his business. But something in their eyes, the same tired fear he used to see in the mirror, anchored him in place. "Hop in," he said gently. "Let's go get something warm to eat." They hesitated, exchanging glances, until he added, "My name's Ethan. I've got a son your age. Just want to help." Minutes later, they were in a booth at the small diner on Main Street. The waitress poured hot chocolate for the kids while Ethan called the number the older girl scribbled on a napkin. A frail voice answered. "Hello. Ma'am, my name's Ethan. Your kids are with me, they're safe. We're at Miller's Diner." There was a pause, then a shaky sigh of relief. "Thank you. I'm sorry if they bothered you." "I didn't want them to," her voice broke. "I didn't want them to go out, but we haven't eaten since yesterday. My paycheck's still a week away, and I'm out of medicine. I thought I could make it through, but—" Ethan's throat tightened. He knew the quiet shame in her voice, the kind that made you feel invisible in the world's rush. "Don't be sorry," he said. "Just, sit tight. We'll be there soon." After the kids devoured their pancakes, Ethan drove them home, a cramped, drafty apartment at the edge of town. Their mother, pale and coughing, met them at the door. She tried to stand but swayed, and Ethan steadied her. The place was clean but nearly empty. A lone blanket was draped over a couch. No heat was running. "Can I?" Ethan started, then stopped. He didn't want to sound like charity. "Look, I know what it's like to feel stuck. Years ago, people helped me and my boy when we had nothing. Let me return the favor." Before she could protest, he left for the store. He came back with bags of groceries, over-the-counter medicine, and a prepaid envelope for the electric bill. The mother's eyes welled up. "You don't even know us. Why would you do this?" Ethan glanced at the kids, now smiling over the fresh fruit he'd brought. "Because someone once told me," he said softly, "the hardest days are lighter when someone shares the weight." The kids hugged him before he left, their little arms fierce around his waist. Driving home, Ethan realized something: kindness wasn't a grand gesture. It was a bridge between strangers, built one choice at a time. That night, Jake asked why there were fewer groceries in their own pantry. Ethan just smiled. "We had enough to share." And in that small apartment across town, a mother whispered a prayer of thanks, her children falling asleep with full stomachs and warmer hearts. Sometimes, hope isn't a miracle, it's a man at a red light who decides not to keep driving.